Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode here on Gladiator Disc Golf. Today I have a very special episode for you guys, but before I get into that, I have some pretty cool news that I wanted to just update everybody on. First off, we have over 6,000 subscribers on this channel, which is amazing. It's crazy what has happened in the last year. In the last year, I have grown to have over 6,000 subscribers. I did not even have 100 subscribers this time last year, or rather in March. I know this is April 2021 now, but in March 2020 I didn't even have 100 subscribers, and it's now grown to over 6,000. That's all because of you guys spreading the word, sharing this community, so I wanted to thank you guys for that. The other thing, and you guys can probably see me wearing it right here, is I got the Gladiator Disc Golf Finley hats in. Super excited about it. I know I've already had people reaching out to me asking about when the hats were gonna come in, when they're gonna go up for sale, and in due time. I have a lot going on with Gladiator Disc Golf. I got a couple things I've been working on, and I'll just let it out now. The big thing that I'm working on is I'm building a website for Gladiator Disc Golf, where it's going to be basically a one-stop shop, not only for Gladiator Disc Golf merchandise, but Instagram posts, videos, blog posts, all things related to disc golf and Gladiator Disc Golf at that. So super excited about that. I'm hoping to have it up and running in the next couple of weeks, so just be on the lookout there. I'm kind of learning as I'm going and working on a couple things, waiting for some stuff to come in, and so it's been a process, but I promise it's going to be worth it, guys. I can't wait to have the website up and just for everybody to be able to visit. And don't worry, I will be announcing when everything is going to go on sale. So you need to make sure that you follow me on my Instagram, because that's where the announcement's going to be dropped first. And I say that for a couple reasons. One, it's easier for me to make announcements on Instagram, so you definitely want to be there for that. But two, I have a limited quantity, and I wanted to let that out because I know a lot of people have been wondering where I've been, why videos haven't been posted as regularly the last month or so. So I apologize about that, but I'm back here out at this field. I'm nowhere near the interstate, so I'm hoping that the microphone's gonna be a lot better. It is very windy today. It is April in Texas, where if it's not raining, it's really windy. So hopefully everything will be okay with that. But today, I wanted to admit that I've been really struggling with my backhand form. It's something that I have been working on for a long time. I've tried different things, and stuff has made progress, or things in my throw have progressed. I can definitely throw backhand further than I used to, but it's still not where I want it to be quite frank. It's probably the weakest part of my game. My forehand is my strongest, my approach game and my putting is strong for my skill level, I would say, but my backhand is pedestrian in my opinion. And so one thing that I've been working on recently when I've had time to play and go out to disc golf is just working on that form. And I've talked with my buddy Matt. You guys have seen him on the channel if you've been around for a while. Just some things that I was working on, and one thing that he said that stuck out to me, oh, there's a big breeze there. One thing that he said that really stuck out to me was to throw with your back. And I was kind of like, what? But you know, you hear about all these disc golfers, how like their backs are sore after throwing. We're not talking the regular disc golfer, you know, the intermediate player. We're talking about the pros, sore backs, that kind of thing. And when he said that, and I started thinking about all those things that I've heard about disc golfers having sore backs or icing their backs, massaging their backs, it got me thinking, like, I've had soreness in my shoulder area, my shoulder blade and part of my back there, but that's more just from throwing and really trying to chuck it hard with my arm. So I've been out here warming up, practicing, working on throwing with my back, and it's a lot easier than I thought it would be. It's also a lot smoother than I thought it would be. So when we're talking about throwing with the back, it's not a matter of just completely ignoring what your arm's doing and ignoring your hips and the rotation on your foot and all that. I'm not saying to ignore those things, but it's simply an aspect of keeping your whole body involved and aligned with the throw. when your back is being used to help with the throw, it helps keep everything in order, so you're not wobbling like this, okay? Obviously whatever angle you're throwing on, hyzer, anhyzer, flat, okay? Those things are going to be adjusted, but when you're using your back to help you throw, it keeps your whole body in sync, okay? Because think about it, if you're throwing with your arm and trying to also engage your hips, well, the thing between your arm and your hips is your chest, your back, your abdomen, okay? Basically the strongest part of your body, the core, okay? There's a reason why it's called the core, the trunk, okay? And it's important that you engage that part of your body as you are coming through and throwing, okay? You want to get that back involved. You want to have that hit with it as you come through on a slow walk up and then popping the disc out. And one thing you're going to find as you work on this is that your arm doesn't feel as exhausted, okay? The more you throw and focusing on your back, the better you're going to feel, because you're not going to have that fatigue. You're not going to feel like you are just muscling the disc the entire time. Now this might slow some of your progress initially because you're changing a big aspect of your throw. But it's important to realize and to remember, great form and short distance is better than bad form and good distance, okay? You want to make sure that you're doing it right and the distance will come. I wanted to just talk a little bit more about what I mean when I say throwing with your back, because obviously you're holding the disc with your hand, the disc is moving across your body on these hinges, your arm, okay? And so it's one of those things where, yes, your arm is going to be part of the process. But if you've heard the phrase muscling the throw, that means you're literally only using your arm. And that has been one of my issues. And what's even sadder is that me muscling a throw still doesn't go very far, okay? And so as we are talking about throwing with your back, right, it's this idea that you want to actually focus on pulling the disc through. Let me stop pulling down like this, that's another issue, all right? Is actually initiating the process with your back muscles. Now, understand that using your back to help pull does not mean rounding and rotating, okay? It's this little twitch that is going to help you get started on your throw. Just like Danny Lindahl says with dynamic discs, slow is smooth and smooth is far. And something that needs to be understood about that phrase, and I know Danny's talked about it a lot, is just because you throw slow and then you throw smooth, it doesn't mean that immediately it's going to translate into distance, okay? If there's anything that you need to learn about disc golf and about throwing the backhand, is that it's all about consistency and practice and building the good habits, and all of those will come together and turn into distance and you throwing far. Yes, we're in the new age of disc golf where it just seems like people are picking up a disc and able to throw it over 300 feet already, but that isn't the normal thing, especially with good form. Some people can throw 300 feet, even 350 feet, and have really bad form. And so those individuals will eventually reach a point where they can't throw any further until they clean up their form. And so what's really important is that you focus on having good, clean form first, and as long as you continue to do that, the distance will come. Utilize your back, keep it involved in the throw. It's going to help with every aspect of your throw. You're going to feel fresher, you're going to feel stronger as you continue to play. Alrighty guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you found this video super helpful. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Remember to follow me on Instagram at Gladiator Disc Golf so you can hear the updates for the website, the hats, and other merchandise in the future. Alrighty guys, until next time, have a great round.